Hello and welcome to my channel once again. I am Coach Tenny, popularly called the Maths Queen. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on how to solve square roots of decimal numbers. A square root can be explained as the value that, when multiplied by itself, gives the original number. Now let's dive into solving questions on the square root of fractions. Suppose you're asked to find the square root of 0.04. Okay, so 0.04 is the same as 4 over 100. So you convert it to a proper fraction. So you see we have two zeros here, so this gives us 100 as well, so 4 over 100. And then we take the square root of 4 and also take the square root of 100. The square root of 4 is the same thing as taking the square root of 2 times 2. And also 100 is the same thing as 10 times 10. So the square root of 2 times 2, when you're taking the square root of a number, you find a number that can multiply itself twice, then pick one. So the square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of 100 is 10. Our answer becomes 2 over 10. Again, to look for the square root of 0.09, as usual, we're going to break it down. We're going to convert to a fraction. So this is the same thing as 9. I said when you have two zeros, you move it to 1, 2. So it is 9 over 100. Okay, so we're going to look for the square root of 9 and also look for the square root of 100. The square root of 9 is the same thing as saying 3 times 3, because 3 times 3 gives us 9. And then for 100 we have 10 times 10. So taking the square root of 3 times 3, which is the same thing as taking the square root of 9, will give us 3. And the square root of 100 will give us 10. So our answer is 3 over 10. Now find the square root of 0.16. So again, we are going to change it to a proper fraction. So this gives us 1. You move the points here, 1 and 2. So it is 16 over 100. Remember, after the decimal point, you have 2 digits. So we have 2 zeros as well. So this gives us 16 over 100. Then the square root of 16 is 4. Because 4 times 4 gives us 16, and the square root of 100 is 10, and our answer is 4 over 10. Now to example number 3 on the square root of fractions. So we have the square root of 81 over 4 times 25 over 4. First thing we're going to do is to break them down. So this will give us the square root of 81 over 4 times the square root of 25 over 4. Again, the square root of 81 is 9. 9 times 9 will give us 81. So we have 9. The square root of 4 is 2 times the square root of 25 is 5. That is 5 times 5 gives you 25, and the square root of 4 is 2. So now we multiply the numerators. 9 times 5 gives us 45. 2 times 2 gives us 4. This is an improper fraction, so we can change it to a mixed fraction, and it will give us 4 into divided by 4 is 1. 4 divided by 5 is 1 remainder 1. That one we put on top over 4 in the denominator. Please do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and please like this video to support the channel.